So my brand name is On Top of the World. And what we are is basically a company that goal is to encourage sports marketing using music and combine the two industries to provide a better entertainment for the fans. Our audience includes mainly anybody that's interested in sports events. Our target audience are usually male or female from 18 to 35, usually college educated or alumni, and they can be unemployed or employed. It doesn't really matter. Our main goal is just to appeal to the individuals who attend sports events often, and maybe season ticket holders or anybody in a popular area that has sports events. The color of my brand is usually orange or colors that represent liveliness and strength. Our brand main focus is to make sure that we are a solid brand that provides what we say we will provide. The tone of our brand is very relaxed, and we want to encourage fans to provide open feedback about sports events so that way they can be made better. So our social media campaign I decided to do this week was basically we were attempting to gain feedback and experiences from fans that go to different sports events, mainly NBA basketball games. So what we did was we set up a Facebook page, Instagram page, a Twitter page, a LinkedIn page, a Pinterest page, and we used these to launch our campaign. So a few things we did were one event was called The Rebound. So what this was is after fans attend a sports game, afterwards we would have an open forum for them to provide feedback about the game and what can be done better by the teams to enhance their experience. So this was kind of used to gain some more feedback, because our job here on Top of the World is to make the fan experiences the best it can be. So one thing we did was we used Facebook to create a fan page, and this is where we also host the live feeds for the Rebound broadcast. So the fan page has information about the past Rebound episodes, different things about our brands, maybe pictures and photos, so that way our fans can see what we're about and see our last Rebound events and see if they want to attend the next one or go to the next one. For this event, we also used Twitter to engage with fans directly. So, a lot of fans use Twitter and they send us questions, but Twitter allows us to engage in those fans directly so they can feel heard and be appreciative. We also use Twitter to take a look at our competition and see what they're doing and maybe what we can be doing better. We look at things based on their page and see if there's anything that maybe we can tweak about our system and see what else maybe we could do. The next program we had, this one was actually before the game. What we would do is, we would maybe have a local artist or somebody in the music industry that maybe is, up and coming, to come out and host an event before sports games, so that way fans can maybe do trivia, have video game contests, just ways to connect fans before the game. So once again, we used different social media platforms to spread awareness for these events, like Facebook with our Facebook page. We ran different ads and different commercials for these events coming up. We also put information about the different sports teams that will be playing and information about us in media. So it was just a way, we just used Facebook as a way of advertising and also to launch our programs. We use Twitter once again for the same thing, to engage directly in fan involvement and answer them directly so they feel like they're a part of what's going on. We also use to look at our competition and to monitor the other sports teams that we are using to host our events and the games that we're basing them off of, to see if there's better ways that maybe we can do it at a different time during the sports event or at a different location, or just make sure our moves match up with their moves. The campaign started the week one of this class, and it's going to end in, I think, our second week of our portfolio class next month. So one thing that I did do in this campaign that I kind of regret doing is I started my campaign a little later and not in the first week. The first week was used for research to determine your social media platforms and determine your target market. And as well as doing that, you were supposed to launch your campaign as well to give you a solid, maybe solid 4 weeks to launch a program, or solid 2 weeks. I started a little late and my goals were a little unreachable, but I kind of tried to shape it out and learn from this experience so next time I can have a better campaign. So my SMART goals weren't as detailed as they could be, only because of poor planning, I want to say. But the SMART goals I had with my broad goal was to connect NBA fans using music by developing better feedback systems and in-game entertainment. And the SMART goals I had was by the end of our campaign's week one, the Facebook fan page and Twitter fan page should have 50 followers. By second week, they should have 100 followers, and by the fourth and final week, they should have 200 followers. So per the feedback from our instructor, the goals should have been different from each other. But in all, I did not reach my SMART goals just due to, not enough preparation and not enough realistic goals. The way we use to track our analytics for each of our programs and our blog page and our Facebook page. For the blog page, we use Google Analytics. And on Google Analytics, I found some very interesting information. I'm going to pull it up right now. So I had about 81 sessions to my blog. So 81 different times it was viewed by 15 users, and 70% of the viewers were from Russia. Sorry, 86% of the views were from Russia. 70 sessions. 11 sessions were from the United States. 13.58%. So we got a good amount of traffic for my blog using one blog post. Facebook, on my page, I probably had about maybe only 5 likes since I created the page, and 3 posts. So I could have done a better job of posting, but this is a result of me not starting the campaign in week 1. Twitter, I have about 20 followers, following a few pages, made about 3 posts. The same deal. So for next time, I will start the campaign in the first week. So if we continue in this 2-hour portfolio class, I will have to revamp my campaign. So compared to what I thought this was going to do in my goals, I did not meet them. The KPIs I was monitoring was the Facebook. I was monitoring likes, photo shares, comments, and for Twitter I was monitoring retweets and favorites, and for Pinterest, how many likes I got on my storyboard, and blogs, how many comments I had and how many views and sessions. For the campaign, we did have some timelines for these, and in the first week of the campaign, I was intending to have a blog post every day, and then a blog promo on Facebook, and then an engagement post, and then hit up Twitter and have a blog promo and engagement post. And this is going to continue for the first week of the campaign. Each blog was going to be about a different thing about the campaign, and a way to encourage fans to give feedback to events and kind of determine our target audience. And then the second week was going to be a little different. Second week was going to launch the first rebound episode and get some results and some good feedback from those. But like I said, I didn't start this the first week. I was planning on starting it. The actual launching of it was not supposed to happen until the 18th of December. So that actually would be this week. As far as trends from my campaign, um, as far as trends, I noticed a lot of traffic to my blog post being from Russia. And I found that odd, but I can see the internet is a vast place. So if I would have, upon starting my campaign and posting more, maybe my results could be different in the future, and posting more on my blogs and more blog posts. Speaking back on failures, what I could have improved is just better on timelines and when to post material and when to actually start campaigns. The obstacles I faced, not really any major obstacles. One obstacle I faced was communication. I guess I just had a miscommunication on when to start the campaign, and just reading the directions for the assignment. But in all, I think I had the right idea on posting the assignment. I'm just a little off on the time tables. So if this assignment continues on to the next class, I'll just revamp and restructure my campaign and give it a little reboot and have some better timelines for it. I learned about my brand. I learned that we're really about the fan. We're really about the fan and having them have the best experience at a sports event as possible. Gaining feedback from them and just making it a comfortable environment to give feedback is the best way that we can improve sports events, because as sports marketers, that's really our job to take fans from each level of fan engagement and make them from a passive fan to an active fan. So my brand, I learned that we're a great brand that's founded on good qualities and actually wanting to help and make the experience of fans as positive as it can be. In all, the campaign is not over, but as far as this class being over, that is the wrap of my campaign so far. Like I said, it wasn't ideally exactly what I wanted to be for this class, but it's just based on miscommunication and directions. So moving forward, I would have a better, solid plan for my campaign. Thank you for listening, and it's been a pleasure this week running this campaign and finding out different things about my target audience. Thank you.